All right. Yes, so Emma Ubibia Kwabe BM and Famra Pepe Soares channel so our YouTube. And my sister Apinkra Bebiano, Muni Idi Jumai. We are extremely grateful that you keep watching us. Me patcho senani da idikain I will share in Jumadi Bia. Bomodian selber subscribe to channel na ade amaye. If today happens to be the very first time you are watching our video, kindly subscribe to the channel for us. Ota share, but unsubscribe here. Also, bomodin say over subscribe to channel no ade amaye. Kai say a Pepe Soares channel. E wo YouTube no so and I will share no. Your channels na miensa. You will Pepe Soares. You will Pepe Soares Extra. And you will Pepe Sports. Pepe Soares Extra no dedicated to the Black Stars. It's Black Stars this week. Talk about the Korean Cup. You join us on that channel and everything you need to know. Ubinya ya subscribe. No subscribe Ushe video no. Now we comment bia we in videos no wa. Bomodi say obetro ato ase ade amaye. You may have disagreements with us. Write it. State it in strongest of terms without employing abusive and insulting words. Ubitima chro wasam ade ato nso adwenkyere no na yabehwe na yakenkan enso ade amawa enye asam ketwa. Etifo adwenkyere ebra. Subscribe to channel no na yenkoyedim. Kumasi Asante Kotoko etwa Accra Hearts of Oak, the Continental Club Masters, Ekoshelmu by go to nil. Morfing Donzo, the first game in the Ghana Premier League, the first competitive game, and the first competitive goal for Asante Kotoko. First goal in the Ghana Premier League, first competitive goal for Kotoko, and a branch and a share from the penalty spotter. It was enough to secure all 3 points for Asante Kotoko. Now, after the game, and Sembi a peja at the buy, yeah, but I be doing komo. Pepe Soares Media were there, our producers were there, our cameras were there. Na Mrantiano and the Kotoko supporters reading koma. Dodwana drink Romade Banese, they want management to maintain Samba and Dongani Unel Gabani. Unim sa Samba and I'm paying for Arjajina as the best player of the game. Samba was adjudged the best player of the game. Sanso ena uko game nima. Ne mode mono na ewosoro. Eno ena mranche no Kotoko supporters ni pi. And the two management team say they would have to maintain Samba Ndongani Unel for them. In fact, my second video I'm here after the game, no. I'll go there and read some of the comments for you. My video na me here, no. Me try say me read some of the comments, no. Ede amount na omo na omo ka Samba asem no. Me try say me read bi free or ede aba. So I think that Asante Kotoko supporters ndo do na no. Womo a point ne say management enye de ombetimi bia na wonom maintain Samba Ndongani emfa ema omo. Have issues on that. Me di unkomo. Me wo ensem eka edefa Samba no ensem makase obia nim say Samba a player Kotoko ebe hia no going forward. But there are rates that are always beyond us. Ebi o ebia enye within your means. Abrante ba kwase was Pepe. The management should do everything possible to maintain Samba for us. I say please talk to Kotoko management to maintain Samba and Amidu Aqua. Obiso dia or the ebaino. I say Pepe, can't the management decide to leave the other foreign players and concentrate on Samba and pay all the money to him? Obiso dia or the ebaino. Na we also nasema or the aba. So I think that overall Samba gentle ha na rightly so because the more demon was so rightly so because the more demon ya obono I was so papa. It's Samba Ndongani Unel Gabani and one issue a pop up after the game and it's a Kotoko management and yet the umbetima bia not one maintaining a branch of the thing at the Samba Ndongani Unel. You didn't come out at the afahun. Then Muhammad Kamara no. He can be a long-term goalkeeper for Asante Kotoko. Muhammad Kamara. We the mistakes be more or na or a very good goalkeeper. yɛba bɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɛde afa hɔ. Jordan Amisa ehia more opportunities, ohia more minutes. As a coach Abdulkarim Zito, no more minutes now. Coach Abdulkarim Zito, when it comes to youth development, I am not the one to teach him what to do. It mean can say baby, but the American say akwadana chere say umano opportunities ni bebrebe a obetumi aye bibi e de ma Asante Kotoko wonum eboboko no. Zakaria Fuseni after say Kotoko abo 4 games of Africa, omabo 6 games in the league, 10 competitive games. I think that Zakaria Fuseni ehia say unya some game time. Zakaria Fuseni ehia say unya some game time. Oya Kotoko team na rotation be akosoma almost every player enya ne so ne de with the exception of Zakaria Fuseni. Minim say mo adwene ma so a eteno so ye ba bedi won kobo kakra e wo ha na ya ye ho adwuma kai say Accra Hearts folk empanyfo a charge omo. Hearts folk they've been charged. What would you me on Akoma FM? What would you be bia on Akoma? A bra game ne ba na wie no. I predicted that based on the reaction of Hearts folk players in Ibino, they will be charged. And again, the club Hearts folk will be charged. Enti eno so e wo ha me dey ehon sem no e dey ebrewa enye asabke to akra. But money answer be subscribe to channel no. Answer na meto so no. Ma me kwan na me fasida emfa badwuma kwa de din e the Golden Power Travel and Tour. Golden Power e wo Kumasi Bantama e dan a enkane na Western Pharmacy e wo Brabusana na Western Pharmacy e wase no. Ne soro e na ba Golden Power Travel and Tour. Golden Power se yamfa to Ghana fo nyina nim. Se eba se eneyi opese otu kwan e kwa Germany. Ono e wa akwanya o de Ghana fo kwa Germany. Nemum ohia nipa o mo school no. O mo tertiary institution. O mo ye agric or agric related courses. Food and nutrition, agric and food processing, animal husbandry, agric and bibia for agric ubiano. Branian Fanko Germany, 4-year direct employment to Germany. Or the Obeko. Direct assignments of fun to himself or for Ghana for Ediomako PM or Denmark. Now Denmark have 4 categories of professionals and open. We steel bender, bra. Forklift operator, also bra. Afe obia oye electric welder ye fam and ye pe omo eye juma as forklift operators. And so to a forklift operator, we steel bender, we electric welder, and as mechanics fitter for a Denmark and ye do 4-year direct employment to Denmark, work permit, resident permit, visa account, brani nya wojuma ni mfa nkopiem. Wo a wo visa e dey call any of the Schengen states. Direct as a brano no ntrase nya hihye no. Wo visa e dey call United Kingdom, UK na America. Wo so call United States of America, United Arab Emirates, and Canada. Wo to na mo abakuma se bantama e dan a enkane na Western Pharmacy e wo no. Ne soro e na benya Golden Power Travel and Tour. Wo be Golden Power e was 054 113 5464 054 1. The number is 054 919 8995. Move Jame 054 919 8995. For 054 919 8995. Golden Power Travel and Tour. A number now. How to focus update on GFA regulatory actions 2025-2026 season. Accra Hearts Folk Sporting Club Limited and Hussein Mohammed have been charged with breaches of Article 16, Clause 2, Subsection B, and Article 12, Clause 1, Subsection K, and Article 34, Clause 6, Subsection D of the GFA Disciplinary Code 2019, the GFA Premier League Regulations 2025, following their Ghana Premier League match against Asante Kotoko SC. It is alleged that the club failed to control its players after the final whistle when several confronted the referee in disorderly manner. So when several of the players confronted the referee in disorderly manner, the club is further alleged to have allowed its supporters to throw objects onto the field of play, while Hussein Mohammed is alleged to have assaulted the match official after the said game. Both have until Tuesday, November 11, 2025, to respond to the charges. This is something I predicted while giving a bad review. And for Hussein, I'm so surprised. Sometimes we must temper mercy with justice with mercy. On Tessa, I don't know what angered him to the level that even when had to folks, officials, coaches, any technical team members, plus police were trying to restrain Mohammed Hussein, he wanted to get his way to go and attack the referee. And on this charge sheet, he's even alleged to have assaulted. I had almost assaulted referee, you know. I don't have evidence to that. Even though I have the videos, I'll go back and watch again and then come to a conclusion whether he indeed attacked the referee. But it is here that he's been charged with attacking the referee. And I tell you, if it is proven, Sir Branch attacking referee now, obey me more than 10 games suspension. Or the live wire of the Hatfield team. Hussein Mohammed no on the live about Hatfield team. So if he goes for a long-term suspension, it is going to be difficult for Hatfield. Now let me seize this opportunity to talk about that particular incident after the game. Yeah, let me have some charge club, no. Or there's the supporters at Tottenham and a charge club that you fail to control your supporters. As if a club, no, and a cast of money, but and GF no money said, I'm going to be individual supporters. The Omotache Bay club, and a fine club, huge. A fine, huge. The easy approach near Czech club, no. Now, Osha has a folk players, you know. Yeah, now I'm involved in that brawl after the game. I don't know their reaction. Truth be told, those of us are a TV, no. Sabono. A clear say na player of Hatfield cover ball, scissor kick. Wonderful scissor kick, the ball to know of. And again, the assistant line one, raising the flag line two, raising the flag way before our ball. The assistant line two, raising the flag way before our ball. Then they were looking for one penalty, very, very unexisting. How on earth were they expecting that referee was going to call that a penalty for Hatfield? No. But of course, Caesar kick in the day. No, my dream, no, a omatica. And no, and a confess answer, but I think that the playing body, the players should have restrained themselves. Now, say GF into the video. There was one player not a bench. Player at a bench. Yeah, or buy or no, so did drama in the best show no still no chasey referee. I don't know if the referee had been allowed. I mean, the behind because well, Jomo Paisan here, giant referee now, Uncle Hussein Partisan of a referee. Sometimes you have lost a game, whatever you do, it is a defeat in Enyaba. You need to just go back, prepare to meet other teams in the other games. Now, what per results on the field, rather than say, oh, try say, oh, attack referee. So, House of Folk has been charged, and Hussein Mohammed has also been charged. Now, to the stories. Asante Kotoko supporters say, the management of Kotoko must maintain Samba at all costs. At all costs. So, we can be trawa. That's whatever it takes. But whatever it takes, it will depend on supporters, attendance at stadium, at games. If supporters next start to contribute too massively, now management, I want to say, you bet to me and Samba I agree. See you bet 5,000 and then $5,000. $5,000 is close to 60,000 Ghana cedis. Oh, Ghana. 600 million Bosome. And catch 600 million American. So if Kotoko management bet me PR, then they will need the supporters to be attending the games and to be contributing to the Fabu census. Now, it me I sika money does here bet players na eka and I bet Sambaka. And just a bad thing at the amount. So Kotoko supporters are calling on management say whatever it takes or maintain Samba team. Samba eventually won the man of the match. Now Muhammad Kamara. Goalkeeper no minim saben kwa na asem penasem. Is that do na penasem. Minima recruiting. Not omo penasem so omo tano. But I'm saying mistakes kakra no ye nti no. Amam for feel say there be on your top notch goalkeeper. As a Krobia as so. But I have a different opinion. His age, on your goalkeeper Penyinu. Kamara Mohammed on your Sebe Akokra. And who show the age of Kamara? Now should you go now all done. Imagine say if Kotoko can maintain Kamara, one good business that Kotoko can do. Kamara 25 years, 25. When you say goalkeepers, bet my dark we see 30 something. So Kotoko was sika. Now Kotoko bet my maintain Kamara. I am very, very optimistic. Say a branch and about goalkeeping now. Oh, you're very good. He needs training. He needs to be talked to, and that is it. And your goalkeeper is a chinja sanibia. But I don't know so it's kasam because when he's on form, that order go now, order go ni. You see, Kamara say, "Obetini ama that assured performance or the poma a unsro." And now Bibia has a true team, Biano. He had antidote to it. He had the answers to it. And to a player, Uber to me, Edwin Yato say, Mohamed Kamara can do the do for you. He can do the job. And if Kotoko the financial wherewithal to maintain him, I will call for Asante Kotoko say, Omo maintain a branch of the thing, and the more Kamara. Na Mo Kamara, able to me, I a Jumadin pa Ede Ama Asante Kotoko. I have seen him, I've watched him closely, and I've seen what he has and what he can do for the club. Asante Kotoko. Mejidi se Kotoko e maintain Mohamed Kamara ebeboa Asante Kotoko mboboko. Now Samuel Tenedu is still telling us that our lot to offer Asante Kotoko. Samuel Tenedu Opele chere say enough to offer something to Asante Kotoko if given the opportunity. Sure, at the time Asante Kotoko edi Samuel Tenedu eba game no. Na pressure ewo Kotoko so papa. At that time na had folk aye substitutions. Ama Abdul Karim ejina bonu. Abranche the thing ede Rafa Mposa was still in there. Na has ewo Hussein Mohammed. Na has ewo Martin Kakari. Na has the Mauli Wayo Abba. So the Phobians were actually controlling the game and controlling the midfield. Remember, sir, Hilaria Double had been yellow carded, and a branch of the team game no not in any game. Me say substitution now, coach of the Caribbean Zito you know. Me tuche say anam the coach. Substitution no me tuche the man. But a branch did it tell you or be steady game the man Asante Kotoko. Not steady as in STUDY, no. He studied the game. The ship is studied. And from a pop so, then you are able to study the ship. So I studied in America. So to me, I buy man Asante Kotoko. To me, a science a bad game. And I tell you, say Kotoko, after say no man, I come under pressure. Now has the pressure see Kotoko now. After I saw Kotoko. Our Sansa says create chances. And at that time, Kotoko TV go emani. So Samuel Tenedu catch Kotoko technical team management. And you be around Asante Kotoko say obetimi abo no ono Samuel Tenedu obetimi abo empanifo ejana obebo papa e di ama krobia Asante Kotoko metema. And we also noted from the game Yeshen Ene Ewo Accra Sports Stadium. Then I've said that Kotoko must give more opportunities to Jordan Amisa. Asante Kotoko acquired Jordan Amisa. It deserves more opportunities. Ewo give him. Esa Kotoko more opportunities. Jordan Amisa. O deserve more opportunities because Osha Kwadane born out wabono. And the ball no guso all bona. I tell you, say Kotoko emano opportunities are now obe grow in confidence. And then time obe muno. Me say ne On Sunday, bra obam no, Bobby be did nano, e man control ball na, or try and go ball across the field, and the aqua come pitami do aqua. Unfortunately, when you but I loved his movement on and off the ball. So what Coach Betmayer said, me was last week obam. At this point in time, Kwame Poku, and one tono, a branch did it about Amwa anyone. Na Kotoko ever cost was one ebe juande. You need a branch of the thing a day who a branch of the day John Misa. So benya 10, 15 minutes, no. Na or bot no or bum, na or trade you bit my and I tell you with time, a branch of a super player at Yama Asante Kotoko. Now I think that Zakaria Fuseni ought to be tested. Share Kotoko team no. 2 goalkeepers in Adabi. Right backs, you know, Shaibu started season, Lord Amo Abeje. Left backs, we told me and said about football this season. Abrante did Patrick Asidu, Francis Aqua, and Joseph Amoa, they've all played. Over central defense, Hamzata Ebobi, and San Obeko Sweden, Ansu Abobi. Ablo Ebobi, Samba Bobi. The only player on Mobie is Zakaria Fuseni. Oko midfielder, almost all the players, including one of my player, my Bankrano, Abenya time Abubi, forwards, no, and the wingers, no, or Mabubi. I think say about time as a coach because when a team goes 10 games, na Zakaria Fuseni on Mobie, no, I don't know how coach manage a branch at the confidence level or a top-notch player no joining Kotoko. Onye ordinary or a top-notch player before joining Kotoko or a top-notch player. And Oba na I think the top 4 no he had a howler one game be but top 4 no Kotoko player be anko ye va top 4 no jina so ka coach Kreza get sacked no. So I'm just imagining a top player, former captain de Mabrekum Chelsea, former national team player na enei yakọ 10 games, 6 in the league, 4 in Africa, onya minutes emoy. I don't know how a coach ahead in him or bench. I think that coach must begin to get some minutes for Zakaria Fuseni. It can never be possible that or a bad player. He is never a bad player. He can't be a bad player. He can never be a bad player. But he say a branch no, ebi be a ball. No necessarily confidence, no. So that a who could hear say as well, said if something had happened or any of the central defenders now on an option on the bench, meanwhile untesty action. Because Ablo was suspended, na Kotoko Astati Ansu, and Samba. He was the next player on our bench. BBC Yanko Babi Bubi. I think coach Eze or yes Adian. Yamanambeche coach Juma, but then said Jumani Yano, we eke Jumanubi. Yehumi Bia, it me actually aging. And I must say, Mokoso Shay. Gets up properties agency, Sebra, Nebra ever talk if you more a war, a juso crapper, full house, yes, ye a toa found. Ya bought down so ya tiles, ya POP. Kania woman so womb, a Danny ya toa found at the gate at one. A war a juso crapper. O passasiato, o asaso pasoton, o per warehouse are rented, furniture more gets up properties agency, home of properties. Gets up, a war a dakodachi quantum across and table training grounds, no. Ubeniano, and cry or branch, Sunyani or branch, Takra de Techiman, Domain crew, o per warehouse are rented, I was sectioning in Potamo beer. For 054 113 5464 054 113 5464. Thank you so much for always watching us. We are grateful that you keep watching us. May the Almighty God be with us all. God bless you.